Here's a super simple scrap wood holiday gift project. All you need is a single piece of 3/4 inch wood, 18mm, and you're good to go. Let me show you what to do. All right, so here's our material. It looks like it's gonna be about 55mm wide, which is over 2 inches. And the thickness is right at 3/4. Sorry if you guys can't see that very well, but yeah, it's at 3/4. So I want to make the depth to be right about half an inch. That way we're 2/3 of the way into the material. I'm just gonna take this right here. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm gonna raise the blade up. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but I wanna get it close. So now we've got it set. There we go. Here's a quick explanation on what's going on. So this is about 55mm, and roughly a third of that, it's about 16mm. I want to get 3 pieces out of here, each with about 16mm. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set the blade to be the middle of 16, half of that's 8, so we're 8. Or the middle of the tooth is going to be 8mm from the fence. And then we're going to run it through, do that on each side, and then we're going to cut them all the way through, and that way we should have 3 equal pieces. I'm also going to do a little profiling treatment just so it's a little more interesting, but let's take care of that now. Okay, I made this a little too thin. That's okay, we got another one we can make, not a problem. So I think, so I was trying to make it equal on both sides, and I think this can work. That being said, I don't think this is ideal. So let's still keep this, but we're going to make this a bit wider. So I have it just, let's see here. We have it to 6, let's make it, let's see here. Add 6 more millimeters to it. So where are we at? There we go. I think that'll make it a little more beefy. So I'm gonna do this instead. And that's the thing, is everyone's gonna be a little bit different. Sorry, I'm wearing a mask, so maybe a little muffled there, but you design it the way that you want it to be. Let me make sure that this is good. Yep, we are good. And let's make this cut and finish up here. Just gonna get this in nice and tight. All right, now let's finish it up. All right, so I think this looks a little better. And again, you can see the chamfer that I made earlier. So let's head over to the workbench. Here we have it, there it is. You have your nice card holder. This is a great gift for someone who likes to play games. Also, you know, if you want to put a postcard here on someone's desk, they can do that. Christmas cards, whatever you want. You can do business cards. It's really versatile. Now, a couple quick things I will say that I learned. And I've done this before, but I don't think I need to have it a 1/2 inch. I would say maybe 3/8 or 1/4 of an inch should be plenty. You can add an angle to it, although I think having a 90-degree cut was perfectly fine. Now, if I were you guys, I would have a second type of wood, something that's more contrasting. That way the other player can have something that looks a little bit different. So there's different ways you can play around with it. The nice thing is you just need some scrap wood. You don't need anything big. And within less than an hour, you can have a couple of these made, and these work for really great gifts. Again, people don't need a lot of space. One thing I suggest doing is adding like a nice edge profile, added a chamfer right here. I think it has a nice little shadow line rather. So instead of it just being like this, very boring, you have a little more visual interest. It looks a little more handcrafted. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.